Okay. Ooh, you already know, here with another top viewing reaction. I don't know. Like I said, we still waiting on that comment below. Like I said, these are all videos that are being posted out now. So yeah, definitely need help with the fucking intro because I don't know. I have no clue. But yes, you see it right here. Top 10 Harry Potter movie fucking moments. And let me tell you something right here, man. Let me tell you something, man. I've been watching this whole series for the past 2 weeks, going on three once Monday comes, or however you want to call it. I've watched nothing but Harry Potters. No, it is not my first go around. I've watched them a lot as a child, whatever, but we never really had them to where we could watch them in order. I never was a person to be like the books, the books, the books. I've read Prisoner of Azkaban at this book place. I'm not gonna call it Barnes and Noble because it has one of those weird ass names that you'd be like, hey, let's go to, uh, hey, let's go to. And I just can't remember it. If you grew up, if you in Minnesota, if I have any viewer who ever watches this, that's from Minnesota and you know the Maple Grove area, and if you know the Arbor Lakes area, if you know that bookstore in that strip mall, please comment it below. Something with a C or S. But anywho, I read the book in there, and I got to like I read that, and Prisoner of Azkaban, and I read Eclipse, the Twilight books in there. Just Eclipse though, because that's when I was really fucking huge on Twilight. I mean, really huge. Robert Patterson was a fucking beast. Taylor Lautner, you know, he did his thing as a werewolf, whatever. But yeah, Robert Pattinson did his thing. But yeah, man, let's go.
These are the moments
Like, comment, subscribe below. Definitely for your boy. We're going crazy. Not really, but just do it. I don't know.
we'll always remember. Welcome to watchmojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Harry Potter movie moments.
Before we begin,
Still waiting on your Hogwarts letter? Then be sure to check out our network.
That's not even funny to fuck with. That's not even something you should joke about, bro. Because you know how many fucking hood kids probably watched Harry Potter and was waiting for their fucking Hogwarts letter to come in the mail. Yo, that you can't fuck. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. We prayed for a fucking school like that to fly in our mailbox and be like, "You've been accepted into Hogwarts for the School of Wizards." Like, bro, I would have lost my shit. I would have did a couple of curse spells on some motherfuckers though before I left. Though we ain't gonna. We would have been like, bro, my wand. Let's move on.
Wide Harry Potter week from the 12th to the 18th. In the lead up to Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, Ms. Mojo
Crimes of Grindelwald. If I said it right. Comment below. Is that a good watch? They have those on HBO. So if those are good, comment below if those are good. Because if they are, then I will check those out. But I don't know. I see they got, and with that they have like Secrets of Dumbledore and shit like that. I don't know. But what do you, what? Fuck me. Okay, why does it say break? That's cool. Could you still hear me? No, we'll just check it after this. Just so y'all can see how this shit really goes. I'm not gonna edit anything out, and you can see how it really is for a beginner try to do this shit. We don't all start out with this shit perfectly. So I'm gonna leave all of that in there so you could be like, if who's ever wanted to start a reaction channel or has one and who wants to go about it, look, you fuck up. Shit happens, bro. So we're gonna just continue to go on. It's only 24 seconds. But let's continue.
WatchMojo and WatchMojo UK will be releasing a whole slew of new videos about your favorite boy wizard and all the fantastic beasts your non-muggle heart desires, such as Ms. Mojo's top 10 Harry Potter actors who were replaced in the sequels.
Wait, was that a hypogriff? That was in a thing like Buckbeak? Okay, if there's creatures like that, if they're showing more creatures, more magic, more... Hogwarts was probably around, I'm not sure. But if they're showing more of the wizard world and like the stuff like that, then yeah, we might check that out tonight then.
Doubt. I find retracing my steps to be a wise place to begin.
Okay, one more thing. Yeah, I'm going to be pausing this a lot because I love Harry Potter. Fuck off. But I did peep from Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, the Dumbledore actor did change. And I'm going to say this. They both killed the role of Dumbledore. So what I'm going to say is this. This Dumbledore, we're going to do this shit like some MCU type shit, baby. This Dumbledore is from Hogwarts World number 28554. This Dumbledore, and the Dumbledore from Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets is from Hogwarts Universe 2294. So like, yeah, because we're not gonna split them off. We're not gonna be like that actor. That no, these are two different Dumbledores in two different timelines. That's how I'm gonna fucking do it, because they both killed it. Because this Dumbledore was funny to me. Dude was funny to me. Let's move on.
And WatchMojo UK's top 10 fantastic beasts in the Harry Potter universe.
Can we panic now?
For this list, we're going over scenes from the classic movies that Accio all the feels. For this list, we're going
Her, oh, I love her, bro. I love her. I don't know her real name. I gotta look it up. If y'all know it, comment below. But I do need to learn this shit. But she is good. Sweeney Todd, anything with type of evilness when it comes to like medieval London, like, she kills it. He dad speaks his name. You filthy half blood. Like, bro, shorty is, and it's crazy because Daniel and fucking Malfoy, the dude who plays Malfoy, like wrote letters to her when they were shooting the film on like how they wish they were old enough to be with her. Like, bro. But it was bound to happen. Like, look what she possesses.
over scenes from the classic movies that Accio all the feels.
Not my daughter, you bitch!
We'll be excluding character deaths that really deserve their own list. As we'll be going over all 8 of the films, spoilers abound. You have been warned. Number 10, Wingardium Leviosa, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Upon receiving his acceptance letter to Hogwarts, Harry is excited, but justifiably nervous.
We are pleased to inform you.
Yeah, I want to hear something crazy. This is how I know I'm for to make it with this, because the ending of the Philosopher of Stone, as she puts it, is going off now. Hagrid's waving at Harry as he just got on the fucking train. Bro, let's go.
That you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Having grown up with the most
See, I love this movie.
Inform you that you have been accepted at
Watch
Hogwarts
Uncle
School
Vernon.
of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Bro, Uncle Vernon right here, bro. Like, oh, I love him. Yes. Yeah, he was a muggle. They treated him like shit. Yeah, I get that. But Uncle Vernon was so fucking funny to me, bro.
Having grown up with the most muggly of muggles, he expects he'll be the worst at magic in his class, especially.
For those who don't know, and for those who are not nerd and cool enough to know what muggles are like Homo sapiens, as they say in X-Men, humans. So if you're going to hear that word muggle a lot, you're going to hear mudblood, which stands for you were born from muggle parents, but you have magic in you. Let's move on.
Especially after meeting a certain adept young witch and a fellow would-be wizard who at least seems to know something. However, in their
Do not do Ronald Belis. Oh, you lucky I forgot how to pronounce his middle. Do not do Ronald Weasley. What do you mean a wizard who can do something? What? Let's not forget, in the Sorcerer's Stone, he was the only one who could actually play chess, knew how to make the right moves. He clutched. let's not forget that, like, let's be real, he did capture Peter Pettigrew like he was a rat, but he held on to that motherfucker tight enough, because if he would have let him go when the dog bit him, it would have just been tough. But he didn't. So yeah.
First charms lesson, it's clear that magic involves more than just waving a wand about.
You're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
The comedic scene helps to set up the world and the reason for magic schools, and provides the spell that later brings the iconic trio together as friends.
Swish and flick. Wingardium Leviosa.
Number 9. Dobby is free. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Harry's second year is a bit of a rough ride, beginning with the appearance of a cagey house elf named Dobby and his brief imprisonment by his aunt and uncle. Every time Dobby shows up with a new shadowy warning, something terrible seems to happen. And Harry is justifiably annoyed with his secretiveness, but also feels very bad for the obviously miserable creature.
Repeat yourself. You mean this has happened before?
No, fuck that. Dobby, yes, love him, love him, love him. But when he dropped that cake on, if you haven't seen it, huge spoilers on my end too. Huge spoilers on my end too. Look, when he dropped the cake on his auntie and uncle's head, sorry for that noise that y'all hear in the background. I have to exit off of Facebook on my thing. Yeah, but that shit was funny because his uncle was just like, he's disturbed. That's why I kept him upstairs, bro. Like, fam, check out the movies. Get your subscription to HBO right now. You have the funds for it. Or get your mothers or your fathers, your grandmothers, your uncles, your aunties, your uncles twice removed, whatever. Get HBO Max and go have you a kick-ass time with all the Harry Potters, bro.
I shouldn't have said that. Oh. Dobby!
After the day is won and Dobby's owners are confirmed, Harry can't let the big-eared little guy go back with them.
Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Dobby is free.
Harry's trick on Lucius.
But here is my thing, though. Elves possess the strongest magic. They're just wizards. Yes, they have pure magic in their blood, too, but elves are always going to be the dominant magical, like, they're going to be, yeah. And it's like, because elves can apparate to places wizards can't. Some wizards can't apparate here, some can't, but elves can do that anywhere. They possess magic that wizards can't. So it's like, I don't see why they were treated as slaves. I feel like it was something that was oppressed upon them, like, yeah, we are the wizards and we have the strongest magic and y'all will obey us. Y'all have magic too, but it's nothing compared to ours. That type shit. Because you see how he easily just took Lucius out. Like, he took him out like it was nothing. Like, boom. And if Lucius, you know, he's a Death Eater. I mean, he finished Hogwarts. He knows the Avacadabra spell and all this other shit. So it's like, hey.
Malfoy results in Dobby being presented with clothes. Now a free elf, he goes on to be one of Harry's bravest and most faithful allies.
Dobby has no master.
Yeah, I love how she says he goes on. See, you see how the foreshadowing is? He goes on to be one of the, like, oh my god, and then she plays this scene. If you don't know, just this scene is one of the saddest scenes in Harry Potter history. One of them, I'm not gonna say the one, but one of them. Do not chew me out in the comments, please, because I will chew your ass back out.
Dobby is a free elf, and Dobby has come to save Harry Potter and his friends.
Number 8. Harry high on liquid luck. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
How do you feel?
So the Half-Blood Prince came out 2009. Confirmed. Okay. Half-Blood. Okay, came out that. Yeah, the Liquid Lug. If you have not, the Half Blood Prince, please watch that one. Just watch them in order. You know what? Watch them how you want to watch them. But if you want to watch them, like, okay, if you want to see more Hogwarts, more creatures around Hogwarts, more of the school, more school activities, watch Prisoner of Azkaban and Goblet of Fire. If you want to see more of like the story that goes like off the book, go watch Order of Phoenix down to Deathly Hallows Part 2. So that'll be Order of Phoenix, Half Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows 1 and 2 if you want to hear like the story type shit. Like if you want to hear the deep part of the story. If you want to watch the full trilogy so you can understand it, then yeah, start from the first one all the way down.
Excellent. Really excellent.
Determined to obtain Professor Slughorn's memory about Tom Riddle, Harry decides to down a luck potion before going to talk to him. The effects are instantaneous, imbuing.
Bro, you gotta give it to the old wizard in the back though, bro. Hogwarts is probably just like it's wide as fuck. Look at it, and my man Horace is just walking. Yeah, for those who don't know, this man right here is probably one of the coolest, dopest, chillest, beautiful fucking professors on the whole fucking franchise of the movie. He's that teacher that you could go in a room, get on your phone, watch YouTube, eat your hot Cheetos, and chill with. But you'd also have to do the work though. Like that's who this man is, Professor Horace. He taught potions. Like, bro, the face that man made when he was like, "Ha, come join us for dessert." As if Mr. Bradley hasn't eaten enough. In that face, bro.
Harry with a knack for being in the right place at the right time, and an inebriated sense of confidence.
I've got a really good feeling about Hagrid's. I feel it's the place to be tonight.
Soon enough, he
They didn't play it because he was like, I feel like it's the place to be. You know what I mean? Like,
isn't the only one feeling tipsy. Joining Harry at Hagrid's, Professor Slughorn and the groundskeeper get drunk in a very real sense, and not just on good fortune.
Seriously misunderstood creatures spiders are. It's the eyes, I reckon. They unnerve some folk.
Not to mention the pincers.
Deep in his cups, Slughorn at last offers up the precious memory. The whole affair is hilarious, but also oddly touching.
This scene, I really want to, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna do it. This scene between young Tom Riddle, aka the Dark Lord, aka Voldemort, like, yo, this scene between Tom Riddle and his professor who he fucked with, like who Voldemort fucked with as a professor, because you gotta think about it. When Voldemort got reawakened or resurrected in Goblet of Fire, you see he went and killed almost everybody off. People he went to school with, professors, new professors, old professors. He never went and fucked with the man who taught him how to break his soul into 4 pieces. He never went and fucked with him. Like, so this scene between them is just, it's very good chemistry.
Number 7. Hermione punches Draco. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. On their way to comfort Hagrid, Harry, Ron, and Hermione run into Draco and his cronies camped out to watch the execution of Buckbeak from afar. Upon seeing them, the generally mild-mannered Hermione snaps. Pulling out her wand, she looks at first like she's about to break some serious school rules and curse Malfoy on the spot. As he cowers, however, she seems to reconsider the hex, and then decks him right in the face.
Malfoy, you okay?
The crack of his nose and the way the three scamper off is intensely satisfying.
That felt good.
Not good. Brilliant.
Number 6. Neville's speech and Harry's resurrection. Harry Potter and the Deathly...
Now look, this is something I really wanted to get into too, because when I was watching this and I heard Neville's speech, if this was in a timeline with like the MCU type shit, like not that, but like let's say if he read the comics of the MCU, like if he read Captain America, and if you ever read any like comics, I've never have like that. I just watch Top 10 Nerd. I'm gonna post their links in the description below too. They're really fucking cool too. But Captain America was like, it was never about like who would be like, what do you say? Like pretty much it was never about fighting for this person or fighting because we fight because we have a leader or whatnot. Like we fight for the people. We fight because the world needs a hero type shit. And I felt like when Neville gave that speech at Hogwarts, he understood what the fuck that actually meant, because everybody else was looking like, damn, Harry Potter's dead. None of us can beat him. What do? Hey, hold on. I have to tell Dakota they did bring Buddy back. There he is right there. There is some black characters here in Hogwarts. Okay. Okay. That's the little homie from Prisoner of Azkaban. I don't know who this nigga is, but he definitely a Slytherin or let's move on.
Deathly Hallows Part 2.
And who might you be, young man?
Neville Longbottom.
With the school's defenses down, it seems like all hope is lost. Voldemort and his forces enter Hogwarts to claim victory, when an unlikely figure steps forward to rally the troops. Despite Harry's apparent death, the once shy, magically inept Neville wants to remind his comrade.
Hey, how would y'all feel if I started a Harry Potter kill count or a spell count or curse count? Like, I'm looking at it, I feel like I could, count how many people were cursed with abracadabras. How many people was cursed with like what are the good spells that people at Gryffindor use to do their opponent in? Was it, I know Expelliarmus is to disarm them. I don't know, let me know below.
Comrades why they're there and what they're fighting for. Something much bigger and more important than any one person.
Doesn't matter that Harry's got.
See, like I just said, we're not fighting because we had a leader or because this person was here. Like, real shit.
Stand down, Neville.
People die every day. Friends. Family.
As the other potential chosen one candidate, Neville really shows his mettle here as he holds the line.
They didn't die in vain. But you will. Because you're wrong. Harry's heart did beat for us. For all of us.
The inspiring moment comes to a head when it's revealed that Harry is back from the dead, and the fight is
Bacon. Bacon.
No. Damn, that shit do look fucking good though. Applebee's, we was just talking about that shit. That shit look good.
Number 5, The Flying Car, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Ronald Weasley! How dare you steal that car? I am absolutely disgusted!
When the barrier to platform 9...
Let's keep it real. I think if I did go to wizardry school and my mom was a witch and I had to go, and she sent that type of letter, I'll be getting a shit ton of them letters, bro. Where they just pop up and scream at you in the middle of the fucking lunchroom or classroom, bro. I'd be like... But then I would have got kicked out because I wish a motherfucker would laugh. I would have hit somebody with a fucking curse spell so fucking quick, bro. I swear to God.
9 3/4 suddenly fails, sealing Ron and Harry from the Hogwarts Express. They patiently wait for Ron's parents to return to help them find a sensible alternative route to school. Just kidding.
The car?
With a flying car and enough confidence to choke a hippogriff, the wizards concoct a much more daring plan. Making off with Mr. Weasley's magically altered Ford Anglia, they sail above the clouds and follow the track of the school train. Their plan goes swimmingly until...
See, you have to give it to Ron because Ron stole his father's car and he drove that bitch to the Hogwarts school, bro.
Of course, the train chugs up behind them and they're walloped by a willow with some major rage issues. It's all fun and games until someone breaks a wand.
My wand! Look at my wand! Be thankful it's not your neck.
Number 4, Expecto Patronum. Harry...
One of my favorite, besides the Abracadabra, my favorite defense spell is the Patronus Charm because, I wonder if in Logwork Hecate's the game, Legacy's the game. I wonder if you do the Patronus charm, what animal you can pick to be yours, because when you conquer the Patronus charm, it's an animal. So like that'd be so cool.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah,
With a mad
but yeah, the Patronus charm is my favorite defense spell. It's so fucking cold.
man on the loose, the Minister of Magic makes a characteristically bad choice when he employs soul-sucking ghouls to protect the students of Hogwarts. While for most, the wraith-like Dementors merely provoke feelings of despair, poor Harry is more deeply affected. Fortunately, there is a defensive spell specifically for warding them off. Unfortunately, it's incredibly difficult.
Expecto Patronum!
After he struggled with the spell all year, he's able to tap into hitherto unknown stores of inner strength to save both himself and his godfather Sirius.
Expecto Patronum!
Harry's third year is all about facing down fears, and in this moment, audiences got their first glimpse of the hero he'd become. Number 3, Voldemort's Return.
One of the best moments. And if you like what I'm doing so far, hit the like button below and hit the sub if you're new. But bro, one of the best moments right here is when this man Voldemort was finally resurrected.
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Getting to the end of the Tri-Wizard Tournament was hard enough, but Harry could have...
But see, the Goblet of Fire, that's why I say if you want more of Hogwarts in the school and stuff like that, Goblet of Fire, you get the tournament, you get, it's so much in that movie.
Have no idea what truly lay in store for him. When he and Cedric Diggory take hold of the Tri-Wizard Cup in what should be a victory for Hogwarts, they're instead transported to a shadowy graveyard.
Kill the spell!
Avada Kedavra!
No! Cedric!
Cedric is murdered, a shocking moment that's almost eclipsed by what happens next, as Harry becomes instrumental in the resurrection of Voldemort himself. His grotesque body slowly growing out of smoky air, he who must not be named is suddenly back, opening a dark new chapter in the wizarding world.
I can touch you now.
Number 2, the truth about Snape is revealed.
Yo, like I said, Dobby's was a heartbreaking moment, but bro, when the truth came out about Snape, can we not call Snape the Itachi of fucking Harry Potter? Can we not call Snape the Itachi of the Harry Potter universe? Please, can we not? Because when we found out like the actual truth behind this man, like it was devastating.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
If you truly loved her,
No one can know.
Snape doesn't hide the fact that he dislikes Harry. His petty torments stemming from his unquenched hatred for Harry's dad, who, yeah, was a huge jerk to him.
Who wants to see me take off Snively's trousers?
Not knowing the full story, Harry was never able to understand why Dumbledore trusted the potions master. After Snape flat out kills the headmaster, there are few people Harry hates more. However, at the moment of his death, Snape provides him with memories that reveal the truth. Snape's childhood friendship with his mother, his regrets, his role as a double agent, and his agreement with Dumbledore.
you must be the one to kill me, Severus. It is the only way.
Not a one-dimensional bully at all. There are few characters as complex as Snape.
Lily.
Right here, I'm not gonna lie, there's not, I hate to say this. There's not too many parts that shake me up in movies, but seeing that man Alan Rickman hold her crying like that, I was like, bro. Because if you like watching all the Harry Potter movies, you see Snape as this cold snake of a motherfucker who's like, don't fuck with me. But like to see this part right here, yeah, we're gonna make this this is the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail right here. This is the thumbnail.
After all this time. Always.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, Here are some honorable mentions.
Yo, I watched this scene yesterday, bro. The twins are forever the GOAT for this scene. You see, this is what we call, for legacies, this is what we call, like, having an opportunity to make a game so badass, but we miss the fucking, we just miss it by a landslide. Broomstick dogfights, that could literally be the name of the mode in the fucking game. Broomstick dogfights in the fucking multiplayer mode, where you're in the air, like flying like this. You pick, it's maps, a couple maps you can pick, a team of 3, like, bro. Like, fam, they be missing it, man.
Stop! It will stop, Professor. It will stop. But only if you keep drinking.
I'm not gonna lie. In the part where he was crying, like the part where he had that cry face, the dry cry face, and he was just looking at Harry, it was so devastating. I'm like, bro, but he got that shit done.
Don't make me.
I'm sorry, sir.
Kill me!
No.
Number 1. You're a wizard, Harry. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Vanishing glass, owls, and mysterious letters. We all knew what was up going into the theater, but for Harry, it was still a mystery. When Hagrid, keeper of keys and grounds at Hogwarts, shows up on the scene, he spells the truth out with 4 little words that change Harry's life forever.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a
Those born in the early 90s, tell me you don't feel that nostalgia when you used to watch Spy Kids or any cassette tape back in the day when this movie was being trailered or being like advertised. And like before we had YouTube or any of that shit like that, they used to put them on the cassette tapes. Like, bro, and that, like, this scene used to come up, like, fam, dog.
what?
The wizarding world is unlocked, and we were right there with him, stepping out into an enchanting new world. It's the moment when the adventure really begins, and a line that's become synonymous with magic. Do you agree with our picks?
Man, let me know down below what was y'all fucking favorite moments in any of the Harry Potter fucking movies. Pick it from the books too. Don't matter to me. Comment down below, like, comment, subscribe. Yup. Into the next one.